Hello, it's a SeahawksFan with another good battling video, and today we have level 50 Groudon, and we do have a Shadow Mewtwo and Complete Zygarde to pair up, and I mean, yeah, that Precipice Blaze just nuked the Zekrom. Oh, it does come in, okay, not terrible. We're gonna just bring in Complete Zygarde. This Ho-Oh does not want to see this beast able to take two whole waivers and not get taken out. They are forced to go for Sacred Fire because they don't want to get debuffed. And Earthquake does go shielded into that right period, no problem. They can Breaking Swipe and get me out. But they do not do enough damage. Earthquake number 2, it's not enough for knockout, but it's still a good chunk of damage. Precipice Blades grabs the knockout, and Shadow Mewtwo is going to be in a pretty good position up against this Ho-Oh, even though I think I'd let in a little more energy than I'd like to. Maybe in one that incinerates, but yeah, they were not prepared. We do have Kyogre, the best counter. Well, no, not the best counter, but pretty good counter to Groudon. And we're going to bring in Zygarde to go and close out this battle because we do not want to lose the Groudon just yet. We have Earthquake on this Pokemon, and Earthquake gets him down to red. If they Draco, that's fine. If not, they go down. And Kyogre returns. They do not avoid this crunch, some handy chip damage. Shadow Mewtwo comes in. 2 shields and, shield advantage. Not too bad of a position. We do find a Landorus. And we need to get these Side Strikes out. At least one. And we're going to go for the Fire Punch on Groudon. A little bit of a trickier endgame, but the Kyogre lead is not terrible. We have our shield remaining. We need to shield this, otherwise we lose. Can we reach 2 Side Strikes in time? We have them. They do not have a move. We win Charge Attack Priority even. Actually, they just got to move. We win Charge Attack Priority, and bye-bye, Kyogre. Level 50 Whale. Well, actually, we are using level 51 Groudon. But, yeah, it's insane. We have a good lead up against Dialga. I mean, if it's not evident enough already why you want Groudon. If you're new to the game, and you're seeing this for the first time, well, Groudon, one of the best legendaries. Complete Zygarde, Unreal, PvP, Master League Pokemon for Pokemon Go. And Shadow Mewtwo is insane. Hope you were able to do some Shadow Mewtwo raids. But I got my insane one already, level 50'd up. And Dialga, another powerful legendary. Ironhead is just shy. They do get extra dragon, but they are in a Fire Punch range. And, well, double Legacy Groudon, Fire Punch is so helpful and needed. And, well, Precipice Blades is just better than Earthquake. One more shot cheaper, and you definitely want it. Double Legacy Pokemon. Well, another double Legacy Pokemon in Shadow Mewtwo. Very handy. And, of course, we have Shadow Groudon in the game. And, I mean, that damage that Shadow Groudon does, 20% extra. And does take 20% more damage, so be aware of that. But, yeah, if you have the resources for that, I do not. But it is insane. And we shield up a Hydro Pump from this Lugia. Not too bad. We definitely do not want our Groudon up against Lugia. We're going to throw a move before they have another move ready. And we grab a shield. We even get the defense drop and a Hydro Pump. It's not even enough. Wow, such a puny move into complete Zygarde. Groudon would not be able to handle that. We crunch the Landorus before leaving. Before getting taken out. And Shadow Mewtwo has Side Strike loaded up now. They Stone Edge me. Oh my gosh, they Stone Edge me. They don't go for the Sandseal Storm. Would have been better off going for 2 Sandseal Storms. But we bring in the Groudon in time. We have the Precipice Blades. They only have Iron Head. Haha, take that. And let's send this Dialga packing. And bye-bye, Landorus. But they're going to reach a move first. They have Charge Attack priority. And we have Side Strike. And goodbye, Landorus. Okay, let's see what we have next. We're changing up things with putting Groudon in the back. Going to be seeing how it does for closing out battles. And I mean, it's shield's down. A lot of things will just get nuked by the Precipice Blades. And Shadow Ball. Wow, they need a whole nother Shadow Ball to take out my Zygarde. Grab the last shield, and let's see, they have their own Groudon. Actually going to bring in Shadow Mewtwo. That's only a Fire Punch, but we do still shield, because why not? Definitely is smart to just not shield. So that's why we didn't shield up that next Fire Punch. And we they do reach one more move. It is a third Fire Punch. Okay, and it's Dialga. And this Dialga does not want to see the Psycho Side Strike back to back. And Groudon comes in. We just need Fire Punch and bye-bye, Origin Dialga. Goodbye. And Mewtwo was like, nope, I'm out. Now let's see, we have Rhyperior in the lead. Okay, beautiful. Able to get some nice damage on them. And Breaking Swipe. Do they get the attack drop? They do not. Beautiful. Earthquake lands. They're going to go down to the next Dragon Tail. No defense drop. Let's go. And they soften us up to not get a complete insane farm down. And crunch. Maybe defense drop. Nope, that's fine. We have Shadow Mewtwo to come in. And Shadow Mewtwo is our only answer to this Togekiss. We are gonna grab the last shield or get the knockout, and we get the last shield. And I need to throw straight away, but I bring in my Groudon because they knew the move was going to come. And Groudon says bye-bye to this Mewtwo. Kaboom! Oh my gosh. He survived barely. They take me out. I Psycho Cut, then Side Strike. I saw the plays. And that is the power of level 50 Groudon. Now we have Ho-Oh in the lead. Beautiful. Do not want to have that bird up against the Groudon. And Zacian comes in, and we're going to bring in Groudon to go up against this dog. Play rough gets me just shy of half health. They close combat. And now we can threaten the knockout with Fire Punch. Probably just about. I'm going to throw back to back. And they get taken out. They do have Ho-Oh returning. And Precipice Blades is going to actually do very respectable damage, getting them down to yellow. They do go for the Incinerate down, not surprised. Zygarde, the tank it is, can tank that energy from Ho-Oh. And we're not going to shield Brave Bird. Shadow Mewtwo comes in with the Psycho Cut Farm down. And all this energy, we need 3 Psy Strikes. And then we are going to send this Garchomp packing. And goodbye, Garchomp, goodbye. Now let's see, Zygarde goes up against this Origin Giratina. And we drag out the Primarina. Definitely a problem for the team, except for Mewtwo. Primarina, we must take this thing down. Disarming Voice is not enough damage, and in the proper timing, we're going to reach one last Side Strike before their last Charm goes through. And we are going to send this fairy out of here. Definitely an incredible Pokemon for the Zygarde and Groudon, but alas, I was able to take it out. And now we have found a Xerneas. We're going to get some nice chip damage on this deer, although I honestly didn't need to use that energy. But I did use it anyway. Precipice Blade straight away. And with the shield and a very healthy Zygarde and a shield, they knew the battle was over. Next we have a Landorus. Landorus, while it is a big nuisance, is something that Zygarde can handle just fine. They're going to bring in Xerneas, which is fantastic, able to counter them up with the Zygarde. No, with the Groudon. Going to call the Moonblast straight away. They will not want to debuff themselves, and Moonblast is a pretty good move to throw. Not going to double shield, no need. I don't mind going down a little low, especially considering they do have Landorus, which could just come in and take me out quite nicely. I don't think that is a Moonblast, which it was not. You find the Landorus back. And actually, just going to take that Sandsear Storm. Going to be able to still get a knockout with Side Strike from Shadow Mewtwo. And we find a Palkia, which important to have that Side Strike saved for the Xerneas. Is that Aqua Tail time? It is Aqua Tail time. And we are going to reach the crunch. We have the Mewtwo to close out this battle, because Earthquake is not going to be able to take them out. And no shield is needed to be used. And we have it. We have this deer gone. Now let's see how the next battle goes. Do we get a good lead? Once again, we do. A few things actually you want to be using up against Zygarde, but alas, for my opponent, they are not with the right lead. And even with the attack drops, they still want to shield up Crunch. Just too much of a tank to deal with Zygarde. And I did get the defense drop, which is fantastic. And they are not equipped for the Zygarde. And we get to one last Crunch. It's not going to be enough after the double attack drops, but you find a Togekiss, which is beautiful. I was a little too slow to swap, but Shadow Mewtwo comes in, able to avoid the Groudons. Having a struggle up against this flying type. Gonna actually bring it in myself because, well, they're in 5-punch range, and getting the damage and energy on the Groudon is very handy. We are gonna commit a shield just to save some extra health We do have an Origin Palkia, which, I mean, it's Groudon's been debuffed, but we still get the Palkia down to yellow. And we do reach another Precipice Blaze in time. Goodbye, Palkia. Get wrecked. And that's a mud shot down on that Landorus. Okay. Better than a Landorus lead from my opponent. And I mean, the Power Groudon, as you can see, the Steel types, they go away. Surprised I don't see more Ice types, but they're kind of few and far between. Hisuian Avalugg is definitely something I'd 10 out of 10 recommend using to go up against Zygarde, and also pretty decent up against Groudon. We have found an Origin Dialga, which, being down a shield, having the Groudon come in is terrifying. But they do have a Giratina, which is actually kind of decent for the backline. Gonna be able to hang on. Gotta get enough IV. Shadow Mewtwo. It's got 13 HP, but 15 defense and attack. Ooh, they did enough. They did enough. Before a second before a second Side Strike was ready, but it's fine. We can tank that Shadow Ball. We can reach Precipice Blades, and we can nuke this Dialga. Goodbye. Get wrecked. And goodbye, Giratina. Very close battle. But we did have that shield for it if they had a move. We clutched it up. Now we have Landorus. Once again, Landorus not excited to face the mighty complete Zygarde. And while they are able to get the debuffs on me, they do still want to shield because it takes a lot to take out Zygarde. And the attack drops aren't helping this kind of frail Pokemon. They do get me down to lower health in terms of percentages, but probably still have more health at red than them at red. And I do get that defense drop and knockout. No Earthquake, but it's fine. Dialga comes in. But then shield advantage, easy position. And the Precipice Blades go shielded. So one more shield, going to shield up, get some extra energy. Get ready for their third Pokemon, and it is a Mewtwo. Let's send this Mewtwo packing. We cannot survive a Side Strike, but we can bring in Shadow Mewtwo. And I kind of messed around, but thankfully I have a good enough Groudon. And Dialga was not prepared. Now that's a wrap to the video. Hope you enjoy the battles. Groudon is just insane, and was able to finally get it to level 50 with the Primal Groudon Raid Day. Hit the like button if you enjoy the video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel for more daily Go Battle League videos. Goodbye.